This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now we'll run here with Blake Coro. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. A solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Give on third and Mostert. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Escapes out to the left. Going all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Has a man on target to Thornton. Breaks free in the center of the field. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Thornton on the return. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Nope, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Go street. Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. The throw right side finds Cup. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hey,
They send a man in motion. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They'll try it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
Eagles 6. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Jency. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
46-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
1st down throw for Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 8-6 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running from the pistol here with Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push this to an 8-point game.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more. Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hot quick right side. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He still put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Into the red zone. He will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Play action. Here's Jackson. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Sit hard. Sit hard. Hey, middle. You. 13. You at X. 180. Cut.
Lamar out of the pistol. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Raiders 22, Eagles 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Thornton on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. Let's the tackle. He's still going. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
70 Rangers, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They titled up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. He's got it at the 5. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. This one's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Raiders 30.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age.
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Thornton on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18.
They'll throw here on 1st. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Working on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Get it. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cub 19. Cub 19. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. This one finds Thornton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
A give to Mostert out of the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Vacates quickly left side. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Cougar 19.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Trying to force one through there. And that'll bring up second down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And the Raiders first down.
No, we changed it.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Finds him over the middle. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Here we go. Pete Carroll getting his offense set to try for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, middle.
And again, it's Jackson. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL, but Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. You start patting yourself on the back. Yeah, you're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Flush down out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
That's complete inside the 35. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Waller with the catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Michael Vick sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Now looking to throw. Gets this one to Waller. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 12.
Third and long for him here. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's fourth down.
79 Broncos.
Fourth down, pass coming. Caught on the slant. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, Carter, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Let's go.
Mostert trying to punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
To leave. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Back to Mostert. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Working quickly here.
It's now third and goal.
Third down from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Try with Corum. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
This is Genty on second. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Raiders.
Another give here to Genty. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Offense to the line, second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Raiders keep running away with this. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
31-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now throw to start the drive. Rolling left, buying some time. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready,
Dropping back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and
He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Looking to throw on third and 1. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go, it's Mostert. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
This is complete to Waller. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Working inside the red zone. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing. Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say goodnight, everybody. We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You could look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want to. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. Second and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing this one deep across the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. The coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And, Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's going to be touchdown as that one comes to an end.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Darts coming out throwing. They're taking a shot on this first play. He's got it deep downfield. 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got to sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about. Yep. Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. First down, here's Lamar. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. The 30. The 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game, too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the two-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Worthy now to return it. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
First down and 10.
You've set it down for him from the 31. Going on first down. It starts. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
It's cut right side by Watson. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here's Newton. Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down now, ball at the 33. Short pass brought in. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 7-point lead in the first. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word. Artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence. Because it doesn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
16 yards.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Has it down close. He has the touchdown.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he's able to throw that ball right over their heads.
So Dart in this offense getting set to go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Our home team 16. Visitors 13.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, come on. Come on.
Straight ahead with Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
At the 24-yard line.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hairston on the coverage.
Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's good for Las Vegas.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Michael Mayer.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through 1 quarter. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And off to Genty. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
DC,
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Jackson's going to go on 4th. Headed out right. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. What a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Lamar and the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying for it with the option. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Visitors 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Worthy now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Worthy on the return. His guys take over 1st and 10. At their own
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Darts out of the shotgun. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Space past the 35. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
And a 1st down.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Dart gonna throw again. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Fourier Oluwakin with the pick. And he's gonna score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A short throw to Ingram. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 6. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. He's got Green. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Smith, 53 yards. And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders 0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Go ahead.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Bowers. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, Now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
On first down, it's Genty. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Right back to Genty on first down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First down, Las Vegas.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hey, come on.
Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Patriots 7.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Green brings it in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. To throw is Darnold. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A.J. Green, 52 yards. And the Patriots have regained the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Jackson. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
First down, Raiders.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the veteran Richard Sherman.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Darnold's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 32 on the play.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Touchdown Raiders! Dante Thornton, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
They're on the 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. The result here, a pickup of 8, leaves Jackson with 2 to go on second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Darnold. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
DC, right?
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Caught by Mayer. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Real quick, right?
Now second and 5.
Nice on!
And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders would extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing is Jackson. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
He'll drop this underneath for Genty.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it will still lead to a 4th down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
Yo.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
They'll run straight ahead with Genty.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Once again, it's Genty.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. They're going to find the open man. That's complete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Jackson going to run.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Here's Darnold. And Green with a catch left side. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Back to throw, Darnold. And the Raiders have got him.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
That one deep for London.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Cup now on the return.
Powers through. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
3rd and 8.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the give, Genty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Yo. 13. Hey.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll come out in the pistol.
No.
On the give, Genty. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Go. Hey, middle.
And this is called. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Raiders 38, Patriots 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we are inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
DC, right?
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Out wide, that's to Davis. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11. And quickly pick up a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. Results in a first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
A gain of 22 yards.
Jackson now to throw on first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, and pick up your yard.
And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
A 7-yard
From the gun, Jackson. On the run to the right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could. But the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 3 yards. It's second down.
Jackson now on second down. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's third down.
Third and long for Jackson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 39 yards out. Little's kick is good. And the visitors are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go ahead.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Yeah.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. Well, that helps. Going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raider first down.
10 yards. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Open man. That's Dante Thornton. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Visitors 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This just does make it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Yo, back in, back in.
They'll run. It's Davis. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So after 1, it's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Jackson. To take a shot. Downfield, looking for cut. And the Raiders are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
26-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got the tight end there. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Return it. 13.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender's right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they go with Genty.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hey, middle. Yo. Hey.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That's caught inside. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play on 4th down. And even 30 yards.
7-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Gingy. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
Second and goal.
180. 180. No.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create. Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
16 yards. And the first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a first down.
Now it's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Jackson's
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's good.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Results in a first down.
Again, it's Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
We changed it. Hey, middle.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's to the right side and caught by Bell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
13 yards on the play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's a short one. Caught by Bell. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 43-yard line.
He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he'll take this one in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. The score, Raiders 22, visitors 10.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Jake Elliott set.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Owen. Go ahead.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's into the clear again. And he's got another one. Dante Thornton, touchdown Vegas. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the two. He also has a bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw, Jackson. Back to the right side. Up by McBride. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
33. Complete to Trey McBride. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's complete his big target, McBride. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Jackson up top again. That is caught. And he's in. Cooper Kupp for the score. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the visitors are able to cut into the deficit.
Team 30. Visitors 17.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Jackson out of the pistol. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken short at about the 20. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. The throw here is complete, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the first down. A gain of 14. Result is a first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. To the goal line and in. Cooper Cup for the touchdown. That his second touchdown tonight. Extra point by Little is good. And the visitors are able to edge a bit closer.
24.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. Back here is goal line. Jackson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Middle.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
15 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Drop this one down to Jenkins.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Switch.
Short throw, pulled in by Nair. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Hey, report. Hey, come on. You. 13.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
A gain on the play of 73 yards. And a Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third and goal.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Brock Bowers. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third down and 9. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play. And they go with the RPO there in the hopes of making something happen after the catch. So often you can kind of run your receiver through those voided zones and come out the backside. I just didn't love the timing. I think you got to just let that play develop.
And he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up being Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Third and 14.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
That is caught downfield by Kupp. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10.
And a first down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky Merritt.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
A 7-yard gain.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. We are through one. 6-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now Mahomes. This one caught just past the pylon. Gunnar Helm has a touchdown. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and good. And the visitors move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Jason Sanders
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's got the tight end there. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. Finding his tight end there.
Jackson's pass.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man, the tight end straight down the field. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
4 yards.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard
Jackson
line.
out of the pistol. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's in! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This just does make it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. It is a touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
DC, ready? DC. Hey, watch it out here. Go. Pass it off. Hey.
A first down throw for Jackson. Devon Dickey out of the backfield.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. There's a short one taken in by Helm. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9. Mahomes. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Matt Collins. Touchdown.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. He gets that complete to his tight end man. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
22 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Big throw that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
13.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Ballard. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the pistol run with Genchi. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Brings up second and
Lost
11
one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. pressure situation. You know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown. There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive.
First down and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Going for it all. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Into space. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt for the score. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way for the touchdown. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
At their own 26-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and After this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Visitors 34.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll give on the ground. England to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 19
Pick up there of 19 yards. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. Results in a first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's good for a first down.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Will Anderson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long.
Third and long.
Throwing now. Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down. It's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Easy. Hey, 43, 15. Hey, Sunday.
Now Mahomes. That's taken in, and he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman has a touchdown.
Whoa.
Now Sanders on for the extra
Just
point.
hot routes. It's just hot
He
routes.
knocks it through, and the visitors will extend this third quarter lead.
Visitors 41, Raiders 30. Jason Sanders set to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Vegas. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Now a handoff, running right. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Mahomes. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready? Sit up. Hey, report. Report. Sit up.
And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
Visitors 41.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
They will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rush to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw.
He gets free. He's to the 40. To the 20. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 80 yards. It's a touchdown. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Visitors 48. Raiders 45. Jason Sanders set
So
to kick
now
off.
playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Short kick taken at the 17. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. He'll get this off to Genty. He's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
11 more yards.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
10 at the 10-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
Visitors 48.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. She's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was taken down.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. The clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. On second down, Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
On the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. It's complete. He's got covered. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
It's a gain of 10. Result is a first down.
Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught left side by Helm. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
And a first down.
One last shot now for Mahomes.
GG's.
That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute.
Boy, try to bail them out with the fumbles, man. If y'all can't hear me, let me know, because I am kind of close to the issue I had last time.
Both offenses were
So,
up and down the
I'm
field,
just gonna
marching
mic
the
checks
ball
real
at will,
quick in between
matching each
games.
other point for point.
Mic check, mic check. Okay.
Defensive stops their opponents did. And that
Oh,
was
we
the
eating the
difference
turkey.
in this one.
We got the turkey.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our
Oh,
terrific
yeah, this
team
formation's
behind the scenes,
overpowered,
I'm
man.
Mike
It's
Tirico.
like
You've been watching the NFL
the hot routes.
on EA Sports. Follow us on X.
they can't glitch you,
EA
obviously.
Madden
So that,
NFL.
that alone just makes
The
the
Black
game
Hole
easier.
celebrates.
Look at their
The
main
Raiders.
back-to-back
Winners
games,
here.
7+
We'll see if there are
touchdowns.
other winners outside. So long from Vegas.
He's balling on him. I mean, like I said, I had that one. He got that one lucky pick, but I mean, you're gonna ball in this offense, bro. 7 tutties on 34 passes. It's not bad. Look at Bowers, bro. 10 catches. Look at both of my tight ends are eating in this offense, bro. Like, look at this. This is insane. 10 for 251, 7 for $159. Shit, I got the only sacks. I got 3 sacks total. I'll dive into it a little bit. Early, we start hitting him, pegging him with the out route. Let's see, he's kind of playing a lot of man. And the thing with this formation is this guy doesn't run a route. He blocks. So if he's pressed, so he's like in the edge blitz, cover 0. So like if he's pressed, we're basically just taking him out of the play and using him as a pick. Okay? So you're basically getting a free rub route that takes the guy that's supposed to be manned up on who's going to stall him. And it's just enough for me to kind of cut upfield and go for a big game. This time we just go on hit. See, now he's taking his user, trying to watch the tight end because I've been killing him with it. Let's see, look at it, clears the middle of the field out. Boom. game. Just got out of here. It really just came down to that stupid fumble and that stupid pick. That's really the only difference in this game. That should have been a big call. Like, I don't. He got bailed right there because Cooper cut my shot. Like, let's get down the field on. Why? Yeah, so like right there on that, I don't need to be pressing that compression because that, see, the same thing I was doing against him, it worked against me. And that's how you got a free release. I gotta be careful on that. Usually I back them off, but this didn't work right there. Just catching him in that man coverage, just, get across the field. Michael Mayer's going to eat a lot in this offense in these little checks. Good compliment to Brock Bowers. Get up the seams. Probably could have been corners at both of them. Watch for those. I probably could have hit him too, but knowing how this game was, they were probably gonna fuck me. So we used Mayer as a block. Just give it to Bowers. And he was like, it's just pretty much just how you doing, man. Just come out and pistol, prevents them from blitzing you. If they blitz, they're gonna fuck up. They're gonna give up a big play. Well, a nice little win streak with this offense, man. Should have been doing this. Ooh. Let's see what's going on with my fan. He texted me. Hey Google, call mom.
Would you like to call mom?
Yes.
Calling mom.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
Hey Google, call dad.
Would you like to call dad?
Yes. No, no, no.
I understand you don't want to call dad. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Hold on. Hey dad, what time y'all leaving?
Just 3 minutes.
You want me? You want me to be outside?
Yeah, just bring outside, baby.
All right.
Okay.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna call it a day for now. I will see y'all when I get back. Enjoy y'all Thanksgiving. I hope my stream kind of helped you. Sorry, my mic went off. I'm gonna double check because, like I said, I did do some arranging around the house, and I did move my system a little bit closer to my box, which interferes with my controller a little bit. I had that issue before, but I think it's okay now. But obviously, this offense, bro, this is it. I'm gonna show you the hot routes before I dip out, so that you guys can kind of play with some couple of things that I utilize, and just kind of pay attention to what your opponents are doing, so you know which hot routes that you're going to be utilizing. So we'll just kind of go over the base plays that you're going to like, and then just the offenses, the audibles that can make the RPO a little bit better. So like one, I like the bench play as a base pass play. Sometimes you're not always going to get the look that you want. It's okay. It's not nothing worth fretting. Like I said, I just like these little out routes sometimes. And then if they ain't there because of the chips off the defensive end, you just check it down to the running back. You can opt the playmaker if you want. It's like if you don't get the out route release that you want, that's fine. So, I mean, you're going to base a lot of this off of that. You can do hot routes, whatever, float your boat off of that. But we're going to go into the RPO cheat wheel flat. Basically, all you're paying attention to is this guy right here. So it's like, okay, how do you want to get a release? Like, if he's like right there, we'll leave it like that. Now, what we can do is sometimes I could probably just, shoot him on a vertical, see how he's going to play it. And then sometimes you can just hold it and throw it to the flat. Sometimes most of the time you'll get called the defensive pass interference, like if they tackle him. Other times, very seldomly, sometimes you get called for illegal man downfield. So, I mean, it's give or take. But you get the vertical if you see cover three. It's like a blitz. So, that's man blitz. But be careful because in practice mode, everybody's in the zone. So, sometimes I'll go vertical on this side with the tight end. Just kind of throw them off because it does typically kind of freeze the linebacker a little bit. Obviously, everybody's in the zone in practice mode, so it's a little bit tougher to get, some of the passes you want to show for transparency. But usually, like I said, if I see him in the box like that, we're not gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna show you the one that I use here in a minute. There's that one. And then you can use him as a lead block downfield for the flat. Wait, I'm trying to find a press defense so I can show you the wheel adjustment I use. And they're not going to give it to me. But like usually if they global press, you're just going to put this tight end in a wheel. And Cup's going to basically open it up. So it'd be, see how he gets downfield and blocks? That wheel route's very good versus man. Like, especially if they're playing like a man press. Cooper Cup's going to block for you. Now, you can opt to put like a fullback or something there. If you can get someone with like an honorary lineman with that spot, that'll be ideal. But this works very good versus like cover one, where the robber is typically sitting in the middle of the field. See how he gets downfield and blocks. So there's just a couple of things you can play with. And then obviously, like I said, sometimes I hit them with a slant. And they start trying to use her like I'm going to go out. And then I just, boom, look at those blocks. It's really fun. Like I said, I'll be back later this afternoon. And we'll kind of do more with it. All right, we'll kind of open up, get Brock Bowers in the zone, and then switch to the read option offense instead of just the RPOs. All right, catch y'all fellas later.